Today I'm going to show you how to fit skirting boards the best way, in my opinion, which is very little damage, very little corrections after, no filling or very little filling, and there'll be no screws, no nails. And that's what I've noticed when I go around the jobs other carpenters do. They do loads of nails and loads of screws, and then it's just another job for a painter, which is yeah, not nice. And often I paint those skirting boards, so I don't want to waste my time filling and sanding. So first of all, I always put a new blade for skirting boards and architraves. I like these blades. They're really cool. They're walled, quite slim. The cut is always clean. Sorry, yeah, these are the skirting boards. I've already cut one. They're quite cool looking period ones. And you can see the joint is quite sharp. There's not much fiber coming off MDF. But look, this is what I do. I always try it first. Let me put the camera here. Try it. And when it's done, I'm going to glue it. The joint first. Let me see. The joint first, and then as a one piece, I'm going to glue it to the wall. And then I'll just follow this way, anti-clockwise. And I will have to do a coping here, and I'm going to show you how I do it. But that's it. This is the job today. And when it's done, it's just literally just painting them. Caulk on the top between the wall and the top of the skirting board, and just get on with the painting. This is the glue I use for fixing skirting boards. It's got a funny name. Sticks like, I used to have sticks like S and then 3 dots, but we all know what it is. Sticks like what? We know what it sticks like. But not much, not much. As you do more, there's a bigger gap, you know, so I try to squeeze it as close to the wall. So there's a small gap. I do little spacers, like 1 mil, so just tiny off the floor. That's it, I just squeeze it in. And that's the joint. I think looks good. There's just tiny little sand. I'll get rid of this blob here. You can see a small gap there. That's caulk gonna go there. But that's done. It will hold on. There's no screws, nothing, no nails. Some people put the nails there. No, not with me. That's it. Almost perfect. Important thing for me is when I do these skirting boards, I'll literally start from one side, and then once the one skirting board is fitted, then I do another one, then I glue it, then another one. I never pre-cut like few or many skirting boards, because as you fit them, the distance, you know, the length changes. So this is a good example. You see, that's the, now this is the distance from this very point to that door, you know. So we measure up, and that's how you make very clean, precise cuts. So the joint is perfect. And if you're wondering about these boxes here, they just pressing the skirting board onto the wall because the plaster is a little bit bumpy. You can see there's a gap there and it's touching there, and the board springs back, you know, but caulk will mastic will cover this and it will disappear. But it's still it may look amateurish with the bags holding the skirting board, but it doesn't matter. Once it's glued in a couple of hours, few hours, you just take it off and there's no nails, and that's the big advantage, you know. Here's the challenge with fitting skirting boards or baseboards, how they call them in USA. Challenge fitting new to old. What I mean is we have new extension and the tiling is done, and the old part of the house, and there's already skirting boards existing, and there's carpets here, carpets and tiles. They're not the same level. So what do? When we fit that board, which is I think the same board, together, look, there is a difference. I don't know, 1 centimeters, 10 mil. So how to make it nice? It's tricky, right? I've already come a few jobs like this, and I've come up with my solution, which is basically that line has to be level. This joint has to be the same. Let me zoom it a little bit. That's when you make all around the pillar look good, because if not, then all of this has to come off inside the room and put it higher, and it's hard to do it. It's too much work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that 1 centimeter off the bottom, and then the top will go down, and we'll join nicely 45, and we're gonna have to do slide on my table saw all this 1 centimeter from the bottom and go all around this part of the room, kitchen, and even the rest of the extension will be original 1 centimeter higher. It will blend in as long as this one line is the same. That will make a big difference, and probably the same story is here.